Welcome back to another episode of the Armchair Pundits Weekend Review Show. Everyone have a good weekend?
Do you know what? I'm glad you called it the week. I'm glad you called it the weekend review show, not the Premier League review show.
Everyone knows what it is. It's the Premier League review show.
Weekend review show.
It's the weekend review show.
It's the Premier League review show.
It's
It's
been
the
a good
weekend Premier League review show. Oh, should we start again?
No.
Okay.
We're good with that.
We're
good with that.
So welcome back to the English Premier League weekend review show.
Okay.
From the Armchair Pundits.
It's getting a bit chilly in there, man.
So
what are you doing, bruv?
It's cold.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's a bit cold.
It's a bit chilly in there.
You know, up north it's a bit colder, isn't it? You know, certain areas it gets a bit chippy. You know, like the town side, it gets a bit.
I'm
cold
getting hot and
there,
cold
you know?
flashes, bruv. 1 minute I'm hot, next minute I'm cold. Never mind. Anyway, as you were, guys, just a little black and white number that I picked up. Anyway.
right, all I know is come May, I'll be celebrating and no one else in this room will. As we move. So you can bring it. But
You're not celebrating today, though, are you? Are you celebrating today?
Yeah, I celebrated Barcelona won nicely today.
Oh yeah.
2-0 down.
Hey, Barcelona's the only thing keeping you.
Barcelona came back and won 4-2.
Yeah, they're the only one keeping
And
you
I
warm
was
today,
watching
boy.
earlier this morning or afternoon. Rangers, they were winning 2-0. Then they came back to 2-2 and they finally beat Celtic for the first time in how many years at Celtic Park. So I've had a good day, bro. I've had a very good day.
Yeah.
So I'm easy.
What about your English club? How did they do today?
Liverpool got outplayed today and we lost in the final. Simple.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah,
James, do you like this black and white number that I thought I wanted for the show? Sick, innit?
Now let me see the rest of it. Show everyone properly. Why are you thinking down? You know what show everyone. You know what show everyone.
You know what I mean? I
Let
went
me
to
see the
Wembley.
badge. Let me see the badge.
No, I
Oh
can't.
no! I just
My
clocked why
chair
you're
dropped.
wearing.
Listen,
Clocked
my
why you're wearing
chair
the hat.
dropped.
It's minus. Is it -6 there?
So check this, yeah. I went down
It's
to
-6,
Wembley.
right?
I went
It's
to
-6
Wembley
still.
as a neutral fan, and I just picked up this number, and I thought, you know what? Why not wait for the show? And I thought you'd like it the most.
Yeah, it was good. Actually, it's not even -6. It's -3 now. You're going up in the world.
Imagine,
Scored 3 goals
imagine
today.
getting beaten 2-0 in a cup final. That's wild.
Mm.
That's wild, honestly. I swear you got a world class centre back there as well. Mad.
Yeah.
We was only talking about that last week. Average.
Yeah,
Average.
average.
Mm.
You're walking to your team on crutches, bro.
Nah, mate. We got clean sheet today. I don't know about you. We got a clean sheet.
Oh,
Hands up if your team lost in the cup final today. Oh no, that's you.
hands up if your team's in the bottom half of the table.
No, sir. We're not doing that this week.
Put your hand up. Put your hand up.
No,
This is
no,
the
we're
Premier
not
League
doing
show.
that this
Come on. Oh, so you don't want to? You can put your hand up when it's your turn.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
it's against you, you can't.
Nah.
Now,
Okay.
I mean, let's be honest, James. We can't go the whole show without talking about the cup final that happened today.
The capitulation.
This is the Premier League show. Of course we can.
No, bro. You asked us to do predictions. Why did you ask us to do predictions for the cup final last week?
Exactly.
You can't
For a
expect us
separate
to.
show.
No, bro. No, bro. We've not heard not one post match in this week for Liverpool. What's going on?
Yeah.
Not
Why
one
would I?
post match.
Why would I?
What do you mean? Why would you?
All right. Have I done a post match for anything other than Premier League?
No, but the
question.
finals are key
No,
thing.
no.
Finals.
Have I done a
Finals.
post match? Have I done a post match for any other game other than Premier League this season? It's a very simple question.
No,
I
never.
personally-
The
I
answer's
have
no.
a feeling. I have a feeling
Answer's
if you'd have
no.
won, we would have seen a post match. It
No.
would have been some kind of.
No, I was
See, we
supposed
need
to
some
do. I was
celebrations
supposed to do an
anyway.
Arsenal one today, which you guys will see. There's an Arsenal post match I was supposed to do today. So my time was going to be taken with doing an Arsenal post match before doing this one. But unfortunately, the person doing the Arsenal post match wasn't available today. There was no plan for a Liverpool post match because
Okay,
I
so
haven't
quick
done any.
synopsis. What went wrong? Just quick synopsis.
we got outplayed. Simple. We got outplayed. Newcastle were more aggressive. They wanted it more from the first minute to the last minute. Simple as that. Slot got it wrong. And he's got it wrong for about the last month, which I said last week when you asked me the question. Remember, you asked me what Slot's been doing wrong. Told you, he's not been rotating our squad. Not been rotating, he's been running them into the ground. And over the last week, it's shown. Southampton buried us in the first half. Paris Saint-Germain buried us home and away. So, at some point...
Well, is this a
At some
plea to
point,
get? Is this like a ploy to get? We need players. because I'm only going to
For
play
him,
with his 13.
not really for him, because that's not going to help him. Us losing the final is not going to help him get more players.
No, but I'm just saying not rotating them because he didn't rotate
No,
them.
he doesn't trust them. He doesn't trust certain players. Don't know why. Doesn't trust Chiesa to start games or play games. He doesn't trust Javier to start games. He doesn't trust Diaz. I mean, not Diaz, Nunes properly. He plays him here and there. But there's times where we could have rested players. I mean, listen, I can't remember the last time.
Every game this season started every game pretty much.
But Salah has even under Klopp. But Gravenberch plays every single game and almost every minute of the game. Gravenberch from before Christmas to now. Yeah, of course he would have. It's the second leg. But from before Christmas to now, Gravenberch has literally started every game apart from Plymouth, and he hasn't needed to. He hasn't needed to start every single game.
That is the one, because Bevan and I were talking about the exact same thing earlier. We were saying that Gravenberch and Szoboszlai have just been overused extensively this season, and for Gravenberch personally, off of the back of how much game time he got last season compared to what he's
last 2 years
this season,
nothing last season.
It's a lot when you think about it.
So, quick question: is it only the Premier League you're in now, or have you got any other cups?
Premier League.
Okay.
That will win. So I'd be happy to
Two cups in 1 week, blood. You lot are a mockery, blood. You lot are a mockery. How you gonna call yourself the best team in England, bro? You can't even stay in more than 1 cup. Make me sick, honestly.
Bro.
I can't believe it.
Come on, be better.
No.
You're gonna say to the team. You're gonna say to the team.
No.
You're gonna say to the team.
No.
12 points clear in the
Just
league.
the other week,
How you gonna
man,
call yourself the best team in the league?
15 points clear in the league, yeah. You man have knocked out of Europe by PSG, yeah, and they, single-handedly, I'll say Dembele made your fullbacks look. Oh, they look horrible, bro. Not even academy level. And then you go to Wembley, big Wembley, it's going to pick up your first trophy, and you man are still half asleep, bro. Come like you lot are still in France, Tourati. So I don't know what's going on. You lot need to go back to the drawing board, bro.
Premier League's not really, because like I said, where you said Premier League's not enough, bro. We're 12 points. Where are you, bro? Where are Man United, bro?
No.
Like I don't. A poor man looking at man's nice crepes and saying they're dead, bruv. Quiet down, bro.
No.
Quiet down. I'm looking down to see you. Stop that.
No, it's not enough.
Yeah, bruv. You got dead crepes.
You just make sure.
Mine are not good. Come out here.
Listen,
bruv. Listen. Imagine, even if we lose 3 games this season, we're still gonna have a better season than you. Even if we lose 3 more games.
So is it official now? You're gonna win the league, yeah?
Bro, we had this conversation last week.
Was that a yes?
Realistically, yeah. Realistically, we need to lose like 4 or 5 games. I don't see us losing 4 or 5 games the rest of the season, and Arsenal winning every single game. That's what pretty much needs to happen. We've won 21 games. Arsenal won 16.
You got Arsenal breathing down your neck, so it's not exactly possible that they'll come.
Even boy, I'd rather have Man United because it'd be even easier. We don't need to turn up. Just put the kids out.
I'm gonna let you have that. I'm gonna let you have that. Only Tuesday is going sour from losing the final and getting knocked out of Europe in a week.
The final. I'm fine with the final.
Still in Europe.
I'm fine with the final, but you know when your little brother just keeps talking nonsense to you.
We're never be your little brother. You just calm down. Tranquilo with that one.
Wow.
Listen, I'm not having that. I'm hearing
it from my little brother who's a Man United fan. It's almost like you're both talking to me.
You know what's wild?
I'm hearing my brother's voice from you.
It's wild that I've heard two Liverpool fans say they don't actually care about winning this cup. But before, I've heard.
I never said we don't care.
No, hold on one second. You said it don't matter. No, just now you just said it don't matter. But before the game, I heard a Liverpool fan saying, I don't want us to win it because Newcastle haven't won anything in a while.
That's silly.
I'm just saying.
Of course you want to win it.
Sounds.
At the beginning, listen, of course you want to win it. At the beginning of each season, you want to win every single competition you're in. But for me, and I said it at the beginning, I wanted the Premier League. I even said it last week, I want the Premier League. Premier League is what we needed. We should have played better today. We didn't. Am I heartbroken that we lost? No, I'm not heartbroken that we lost. Because my main target was the Premier League this season.
Hey, am
I annoyed that we lost
if
the PSG?
If I had a bell when you just made that comment, I would have been going, annoying liar. You know you're heartbroken from losing in Wembley today, bruv.
I'm not though. But I'm not.
The only reason you're not heartbroken is
because you've got the
you've more or
league.
less won the Premier League.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only reason, though. So you can't.
That's the truth of the matter. If we were, if Arsenal were 2 points behind us, and the league was in jeopardy, I'd be supremely vexed, because it'd be like, oh, we haven't won a league yet. But realistically, unless something crazy happens, we're gonna win the league. So in May, I'll be calm.
Wow, that's a nice little segue onto Arsenal's unbeaten run starting now, right? I guess 1-0
Before we
to
get
them
there,
against Chelsea.
before we get there,
You know?
Unbeaten run starting now, you know.
exactly.
It's
Before we
starting
get
now.
there,
The chase
after
is
you
on.
guys interrupted.
They've gone
We
back.
haven't done our predictions yet, so let's get
listen.
back to what we're supposed to have done to
Go on,
start
Jay.
with.
Go on, Jay.
Predictions for this game week.
We did do predictions for the Liverpool game as well, yeah.
Yeah, we did.
We did, yeah.
I said that already.
So-
That's why I said there's no way we could not talk about the game, bro. Come on, man. What kind of pundits would we be?
Lamont said
So
Man United win 3-2.
Yeah. No, whoa. As we covered the Liverpool game, let's get back to our Liverpool predictions first. We covered the Liverpool game.
Slow down. Let me listen. I've got my agenda. Let me run through my agenda, please.
You had your agenda. The
Lamont
team's
said,
agenda was a cup that they didn't get as well today. So calm down.
Listen, last time I muted you by accident. Let me not mute you on purpose.
Yay! Hey, them lemons are sour over there, blood. You better stay, bruv. You better stay on your lane. Hey,
right, and this guy's only supposed to be the host today because he ain't got nothing to talk about.
Exactly. So let me host. You know what I mean? Let me host.
Go on, Jay. 3-2.
Lamont said Man United win 3-2.
Close again, bro.
You got a 3 right.
Close
but
again.
It wasn't. But so
it's got to be 3 or 4 games on the bounce I've done this where I've got the score, but just slightly off, literally.
What score? You mean the winner?
You got the goals. You might got the winner.
Just like the score, right? But yeah, just
Bevan said Arsenal would win 2-1 against Spurs. Daryl said
Chelsea.
Sorry, against Chelsea. Sorry, against Chelsea. Daryl said that they would win 2-1 against Fulham.
No.
Leon said
no.
Way around.
I said Fulham would win 2-1.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Daryl said 2-1 to Fulham. Leon said 2-1 to Spurs. And then for the Carabao Cup ones, let me go back to that.
Everybody was wrong. Everybody.
Yeah, everyone was wrong. We all said that Liverpool would win. But I said we would win 2-0. Lamont said Liverpool would win 2-1. Daryl said 1-0. Bevan said 3-0. Leon said 3-1.
My 3-0 predictions never come through, and whoever I predicted with 3-0 don't win. My bad. Sorry, James.
What do you call it? Lamont got the closest. Lamont said 2-1 Liverpool. Right?
Huh?
No. Someone said 2-0.
You said 2-0. I said 2-0 Liverpool.
Oh, yeah. I forgot Liverpool scored, didn't it?
Yeah, it's 2-1.
2-1. We lost 2-1.
Chiesa scored.
Chiesa. Rightly so. It was onside. And it wasn't a foul.
I don't know why they started looking for a foul later on as well.
It wasn't a foul, though.
They wanted that cliche. They wanted Newcastle to win that landslide, boy. They're like, no, Liverpool ain't nothing. They deserve nothing today. We ain't giving them anything.
Everyone was scared for Liverpool, boy, because they thought, Newcastle could still mess it up from here.
Bro, listen, 4 minutes.
I'm scared for Newcastle.
You know, if it was Tottenham, we would have messed it up, bro.
Oh yeah, definitely, bro. We know what would have happened. It would have been they would have scored in the last 4 minutes, made it 2-2, and then gone one on penalties.
Wild.
But yeah, we'll move on to the agenda. So we've done the Liverpool. Is there anything more you actually want to say about the game?
No, in truth, you guys just look flat. To be honest, I don't know. Yeah,
personally, I just feel that Newcastle wanted it more.
Yeah, facts.
Like the press, everything from them was just on point today. They turned out the more hungry team, wanting to win the cup, and they got what they deserved, I guess.
Yeah,
it's a bit disappointing for Liverpool, to be honest with you.
I think Liverpool looked tired, man.
Yeah, man. They had to play extra time the other day as well, so no excuses from them. But as it's been mentioned, the lack of rotation, which myself and Daryl know too well about our team, is gonna cost you when you get to these months. So I feel that's probably what counted against them. And Newcastle haven't had to worry about Europe this season. Last season they had a terrible injury record after having to play Champions League. So it just shows you when you've got to deal with 4 tournaments, you have to make sure you manage your squad in the right way. And I think Slot will learn a lot from the fact that they've made this kind of error. And as much as the league is pretty much sewn up for them, at least it gives him a chance to really try and see if he really trusts those second
I'm not sure if
string
he
guys.
I'm not sure if he will. That's my worry. I'm not sure if he will.
Well, based on that, roll on next season for us in United then, because we ain't gonna be in Europe, either of us.
Yeah, bro. We need something to run this season. You know the ones there.
But we need a miracle.
Yeah, dog. I'm telling you.
Wait, all you got to do is win Europa.
All.
Bro,
Bruv, you're talking like
Yeah.
you've done it
Bruh.
before. Don't make
You've
it
only
sound
got Man
like
United
it's
to
easy.
play. Come on,
No,
bro.
bruv, don't make it out like it's easy, bro. You've not done it
Hey,
before.
bro.
Bruv, Man
Bro,
United
wait,
have got Leon,
Yeah.
and we got Frankfurt, bro. They're
They're banana skins, bro.
yeah, exactly. It
Banana
could be done. It
skins.
could be done for both of us in the next round, bro. Trust me.
Ain't no way Lamont thinks they're United are losing to Leon.
Bruv,
He
listen,
know- he-
you ain't done it
bruv,
before.
Look at
He's
his
got
face.
that little smirk still.
Look at his
He's got a
face.
little smirk still.
Listen, you ain't done
If
it
it
before.
if it was
You know what
mathematically
it's like.
possible,
It's
if it was
tough.
mathematically possible, he'd think that they could still win the league, bro.
I know.
Can you put some respect on my name every now and again? It's all right, you know. Because you man just talk about me like I'm just shooting from the hip regular.
You are.
Are you not?
Yeah.
Wow.
Are you not?
Say, yeah? Put it this way, we could still win the league next season. That's where I'm at with it. I'm done with this season. That season, I'm done with this long time. But
Boy,
yeah,
not
Europa.
according to your part owner, bro.
The delusion is real, bro.
Oh, listen.
Man United winning the league next season. Wow. So let's move to Arsenal. Arsenal, Chelsea.
Yeah, boy.
Ballfest.
Yeah, that was a bit of a boring
Ballfest.
game, man. Yeah, it was nothing happened, man.
It felt like one of them boxing prelims or UFC prelim fights.
Yeah.
The undercard is a
the main
massive-
event.
It was an undercard
That's
fight.
it.
Yeah, and it went to the judges, and it was like a unanimous decision. But it was that boring. Like nothing really happened. They threw like 7 punches in the whole fight. Like I feel like Arsenal won that game without even having to play well. I said last week. I think when I said 2-1, I said I ain't worried about them. I thought they might score. I didn't know that Palmer weren't going to play, so I thought he could be a bit of a threat. But without him, they're missing Nicholas Jackson massively. Who would have thought that? But I said I wasn't worried about Nkunku up front. And we scored from a corner. After that, didn't really.
Back to proven and tested corners. 1-0 to the Arsenal boy. Back to what you know best.
Yeah, and it worked, didn't it? We did have a couple of chances, and Sanchez did have a couple of howlers. A couple of moments that could have gone horribly wrong for him, and they got kind of let off. I think he made like one decent save in the second half. I want to say it's from Trossard. I can't remember at the minute. But other than that, there's not really much that happened in that game, man. It was just controlled at a counter.
Bruv, the thing about it is with that guy in goal, you know anything's possible. Sanchez is so clumsy, bruv. He's so clumsy. I don't know why they still trust him in there.
He literally kicked one of his goal kicks right to I can't remember who it was. I'm surprised Arsenal didn't score from it, boy.
Yeah,
literally passed. He might as well just pass it to him, bro. He might as well just roll the ball to him.
Might as well have.
Oh.
He said that he's going to keep him for the season as well. Before the game, he said he'd be the keeper for the last 9 games.
Yeah, I think that's just for, like, you know what I mean? I think he's just trying to give him that little kind of, you know, vote of confidence to just give him a little bit of a boost. But I think he knows he's garbage, to be honest. Yeah, because he does too many things. He's not got great hands and he's not got great feet in terms of decision making, short or long passes. So he's not, you know, in terms of like the top 4, can't be.
And he's got no concentration.
Yeah.
Bro, that is an awful free to have misses, you know.
Yeah, it's true.
You ain't got good hands, no good feet, and you can't concentrate. Oh,
how's he a goalkeeper?
How easy? He might as well be a centre back.
Yeah, man.
Well, you can't even be a centre back.
Yeah, bro.
It's terrible.
He's a liner.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, Chelsea. I mean, I remember at the beginning of the season when they started going on their run and was like, oh, if they can get it together, they could be something. But
yeah, not sure now, isn't it?
Nah.
Is this the Cole Palmer effect though? Because obviously he's not in the squad and he normally pulls all the strings and he's dropped.
Bro,
Cole Palmer has been cold since December, bruvs. He has not done anything. He missed the penalty last week.
Yeah, that's true.
And as James says, when it comes to the big matches, he don't turn up. So I'm not sure it would have been much different anyway, even if he played today.
Flat
Yeah,
track
what did
bully,
James
man.
call it? Big game itis or something. He called it earlier. He's like, yeah, mate, he's been dropped.
Yep.
Yeah, bruv. It's not. It weren't good. To be fair, Arsenal needed to win today, and they won. That's it. It's we got another. We don't have to. The league ain't over just yet. We don't have to necessarily worry about. We don't have to worry about throwing it away just yet. We just keep rolling over and ticking over, man. There you go. 1-0 to the Arsenal. There's not really much. There's not really much more I can add
So-
about this game.
So you say Liverpool are not going to win the title. You're not going to throw it.
Eh? Well, it's more likely. It's more likely for us to throw the title away than for Liverpool. Obviously, Liverpool got to win the games, but having this many points ahead, we could actually lose games, and they could win it without having to kick a ball.
Yeah, it's like that, isn't it? For real.
True.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
anything's possible with Arsenal, I guess.
let's have it right. And you're only happy because your team won today for the first time in weeks against a team that's bottom of the table and aren't going to do anything. But that's all right. You know what I mean? You found your level. You can win them 6 pointers.
You talking to me, blood?
Yeah,
You're not
bro.
talking to me, bruv.
I am winning.
Nah,
I'm
nah.
talking to you.
But man, segued onto you nicely. So what you got to say? What you got to say?
What, we're talking about United game?
Yeah. Go on,
Yeah.
might as well, innit?
Super
We're there.
Bruno, innit? Super Bruno, bruv. 2 assists, 1 goal. Budam, bam. I'm out. Like, what more can I say? Got a clean sheet as well. I think that's the first time since, I don't know, over 10 games. 15 maybe even. So many. That's why, obviously, every game that I've predicted in the last few months on this pod, I've put us down to concede at least 1 or 2 goals. So I'm very surprised that we kept a clean sheet. Happy.
Why would you be surprised about keeping a clean sheet?
Because,
Leicester-
bruv, we just haven't been able to do
Bro,
it, bruv.
Leicester's record, I said it to you earlier, 7 games at home, they've conceded
know.
no goals.
Have you not?
18-0 is their last 7 home games.
Okay,
James,
Gonna concede.
forget the home games. Yeah, what was their last win?
Exactly. I can't even tell you.
I can tell you. Daryl can also tell you, bro.
Was it just to Tottenham?
Just know that, bro. Just know that.
Hey, Leo
Don't
don't say
name-
much when he's ready, I can tell you. but no, this is the thing though, because you see, United's been breaking records for the wrong reasons for the last 18 months. So anything is possible with us at the minute. So my shock was that we was just able to keep a clean sheet, firstly. Secondly, I would say that, 2 or 3 games on the bounce now, it looks like the guys are starting to get themselves, comfortable with the formation and tactics that Amorim is trying to put out there. Again, we still haven't got our full strength side, but, the likes of Xerxes, some people are saying he's reminding them of like, a Bergkamp or a Zidane, but we'll talk about that later on, maybe down the line.
Oh my word!
Lamont, are you all right?
No, seriously.
Let's not do that.
Who's been doing that?
Stop that.
No, that is
some guys. Like some of the guys that I talk to, they've been kind of, just referencing some things that they do on the pitch and just reference it to the way he plays. And I'm like, you know what? I can see it, but I'm not really thinking like that's not where my headspace is at the minute.
When they say like Bergkamp and Zidane, is it because he's tall and he can kick a ball in a straight line? Is that it?
No.
That's only like this I see.
No. So obviously they was watching the tapes when he put Saliba on his bum a couple times, the nutmeg, and then he re-nutmegged him and he slipped and done.
Stop saying they, just say I.
I'm not talking to myself. You might think I'm talking to myself. No.
He's closer to Flamini than flipping Zidane, bro.
Come on, give him more than that, man.
When you say they, are you talking about like? Anyway, let me know it. Some
of the guys, innit? Some of the guys.
No. Is they? Is it one they or multiple days or them?
I don't like you. No, I don't like you specifically. There's something about you. I'm not too sure what it is, but I'm gonna put my finger on it one of these days, man. I'm telling you. But yeah, no. Just to go past that, so you got the likes of Xerxes and Hojlund grabbing his goal today after, barren spell of, I don't know, 10 or more games. I mean, that in itself was unbelievable. And, him getting a goal today, it was well taken. I just applauded it because I was like, finally, the guy's got himself, he bagged a goal and then he got taken off 10 or 20 minutes later. Do you know what I mean? Obviously in the second half. But, there was a couple noticeable performances that I would say the guys can walk away with their heads held high for the last couple of games. I've got to be honest though. Everyone's been shouting for this this Amas to start or get a part in United's current depleted squad, and he didn't look great to me today. He looked very nervous. I don't know if it's just first game jitters because he's got his debut today and his birthday, whatever else. But yeah, I feel like he needs a couple run the games maybe just to get into the feel of things, get in the rhythm of how the team are playing before I can really say is he worthy of starting in a left wing back position. But yeah, another noticeable mention for Heaven as well. He played really good at centre back. Another start for him as well. And to be fair, credit to him, but he's got injured today. So it's like, again, someone that's on the up and coming, he got his little break and he might even have got a break as well. So now he's off in the stretcher and they don't know what that looks like and how long he's going to be out for. But I suppose we'll find out about that in the next couple of days. But
question, cuz?
Yeah.
So with the amount of games you got left at the end of the season, do you think you're going to end up on a plus goal difference?
Take that as a no.
They got 3 today, bro. They're
only
they're half the deficit in one game, bro.
Exactly.
Right,
So,
James, can you give me some rights to mute some people in this place? Because
I'm just saying, yeah. What else have you got? What else have you got to play for this season?
Europa?
No, in the league, because apparently this is just a Premier League show. We can't win the league.
We can't win the league now. That's totally out of reach.
I know. So what else have you got? So what else you got to play for?
This is our pre-season now. I guess our pre-season started a couple games ago. So
yeah,
I thought it started in November.
You see you. This is what my team has done to me, brother. They got man talking to me like I'm nothing,
That's what he said.
We're United.
He's there to assess. He said he's there to assess.
Yeah, United, and at the moment, it's like the end of the season. It's that part of the season where like there's nothing to play for. You might as well play the kids. You're performing when there's nothing really there about. The only thing this is going to help you with is maybe you're forming Europa.
Yeah, so, and morale and
exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, to be fair, we still got a few games to come that I'm a little bit unsure of how those games are going to play out. But in terms of the run of form in the last 2 games and the way we've been playing, the way we've approached it, I would say that I'm more confident now than I was, say, a month ago, that we may be able to, go for the rest of the season unbeaten and finish further up the table, maybe get a little Europa trophy and cement our place in Champions League for next season. Because that's the only way we're going to get it. We're not getting it any other way. Obviously, I don't even think it's viable with points for us to even do that if we went unbeaten. Everyone else would have to lose, which is obviously neon impossible. But yeah, right now it's just building the confidence and trying to get people's heads, with the program of playing 3 at the back and the philosophy that Amorim wants to put out there, I guess.
Well, it's a 10-point gap. It's a 10-point gap.
What, between where we are and
you and 6th?
Again, that's not unachievable, James.
Man United.
That's not unachievable, James, to be honest with you. And with the way everyone
old Man United, yeah, but throwing 10 points from that many teams,
it's going to be difficult.
7 or 8 teams. It's them to all lose. Don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. I'm not going to lie, it's going to be tough. But I think I'll be able to be a little bit more positive in my points, in my score predictions going forward. I think just based on the last 2 performances. But I suppose, it's a bit tongue in cheek as well.
Okay, we'll move on. Fulham 2, Spurs 0.
But I'll let Leon go first because he predicted us to win. So he was optimistic this week. Normally that's me, but boy.
Bro,
Leon,
I wasn't.
explain yourself.
I was just trying to change the wins of whatever. I was just trying to change something, bro, because this season has just been absolutely diabolical. I tried to predict something different because every time I predicted us to lose, we would still lose anyway. And you guys kept telling me that I'm being negative. I need to be more positive and have belief in my team. But what have they done? What have they done to make you believe? Nothing. Today, I never felt that we were going to get a result. Craven Cottage has actually been quite a hard place for us to get points from. But I don't know, for some reason I thought after getting the win against Brentford, where we don't do well there, I thought maybe we can do something. Just hope, nothing else. And yeah, I mean, Tottenham were being Tottenham as per. Pretty poor defending. Ryan Sessegnon getting on a score sheet against his former club. Typical Spurs players when they leave, doing well for other teams, not injured.
That goal was disgusting, man. He bullied
Ben, man.
Davis.
Bullied Ben Davis.
Yeah.
Ben Davis got nightmares today.
And you know what's mad is that when we saw Ryan Sessegnon playing for us, this guy was moving like a mouse, bro. He didn't look like he had any confidence, didn't have no energy. He was getting bodied by everyone else. And he comes back against Spurs and gets and bodies Ben Davis. Just shows you. But yeah, we had a couple of chances. Solanke missed an absolute sitter. But I'll be honest, like Bevan, you've not got much to say about your team, but you're at least getting results. I don't have anything to say anymore about Tottenham. This season is absolutely done. And I think Europe, we're not supposed to talk about other tournaments, but honestly, Europa League, we still made hard work of it, even though we were in a strong position and still almost managed to give it away. So it looks like Ange is basically settled for Europa. He knows that we're not going to get relegated simply because the bottom three are so terrible.
What else can he do, bro? That basically settled. What else can he do?
I mean, you can at least try to at least put the wheels in motion to look forward to next season, unless he ain't going to be there.
Bro, this guy's got a one-track mind for everything, bro.
It's mad. But yeah, I don't really have much more to say. I should give a real proper review, but it's the same things we keep saying every week. Like, teams dominate us in transitions. We don't have, for some reason, when we lose the ball, we never seem to have anyone in midfield to protect the defense. And it's open season against our back four, where normally back two, because our fullbacks are normally in the opposition's final third when we've lost the ball, and basically have to spend most of the time tracking back and don't get back in time. So yeah, it's just another typical Spurs performance under Ange Postecoglou. And right now, all I can say is he's living off the fact that we're still in one trophy. We're still in one cup, I should say, still in one cup. And that first 10 game unbeaten run literally is what's kept him in this job, I think, at this point.
Well,
what do you guys think of Tell? Tell went up to the fans afterwards. Did you guys see
that? To be honest with you,
elaborate, please.
Yeah, I don't really know what happened with Tell.
He went into this. Obviously, the fans were disgruntled. I think he went in there just to have a chat, just to say thanks, whatever, for supporting us, and they didn't take it too kindly. It wasn't aggressive, but it just didn't look nice. So they had their say. He had his say, and then I think as an official was coming across to tell him, let's just go, he came up by himself, but it looked like he was just trying to say sorry, like we tried our best, whatever. And I guess sometimes when you're away from home, fans don't want to hear that, innit?
Well, yeah.
Well, they don't want to hear we're trying our best, but not actually see it. Like, you want to see the action. I'll be honest, right? You look at how an aggressive team that's going out to try and win a game plays football, and then the players tell you, "Oh, we tried our best," but you don't see it physically. You don't actually see what they're doing on the pitch that shows you that they've tried their hardest. Especially when we now have almost a full quota of players back. Like, we rested guys today, but we've got an international break. So why were we resting players? Realistically, if we're so worried about Europa League and trying to make sure that no one is injured before that, we should be making sure that players ain't going to international games. But we don't do that. Everyone goes, and then they'll come back with an injury, I'm sure. So we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. But Tell trying his best. I think Tottenham fans were expecting more from him. Like, he's still very raw. He played 7 games for Bayern this season. Played 7 games for Bayern this season. and just literally thrown him in, playing pretty much 85, 90 minutes most games, and I think he had a couple of
But he hasn't played the last 2 matches.
Yeah, but that's it. He's literally been thrown in because we didn't have anybody's, and you've got like learning to play in the Premiers and adapt is it takes some adapting. He's 19.
Yeah,
He's
still
not
young, man.
fully
Still learning his
grown into
trade.
his body yet. He's still, still you can see he needs to go to the gym, needs to work on playing with his back to goal. But we've literally thrown him in, play number 9 or play. We haven't got a settled team. So, we give him. I give him the benefit of doubt at this point. Coming in, for 6 months, I don't know what's going to happen next season, but we don't have the foundation for a young player like that to come in and hit the ground running. We just don't. Over to you, Daryl.
Well, there's not much to say that you didn't say. To be honest with you, like I said, the same thing you was going to say about like the starting lineup. It wasn't good enough. Again, like you said, no need to be resting players now. International breaks coming up. Europa League next quarterfinal ain't for a couple weeks. Don't understand why we're not playing our strongest team. Get them all playing connected, doing what they're supposed to be doing together on the pitch. Not giving them a chance to do that. As for Tell, um, he's done his thing for the fans before, um, and like clap them and stuff like that. So I think he's just trying to rejuvenate them. But away fans are the worst fans for us, as we know at the games. You don't have those loyal, committed fans that are there every single week. You got a lot of tourists. But the away fans is a complete different animal. And when you put out a performance like we did today, and they're upset, even though they've only had to travel just down the road, realistically, maybe there's a time and a place to do that kind of stuff. And it's unfortunate for Tell because I don't really blame him. He was one of the better players today. Um, I don't know what his position is, whether he's going to be a forward because it seems like Solanke's Ange's number one. Obviously, he played off of the right today, and it's unfortunate that he caught the flack of the fans. But to be honest, the fans were right because that performance was lackluster today. It was poor. You only looked like one team was going to win that, and that was Fulham. We did have chances, and we squandered those chances. And when you play the way we do, and we know that we're going to give up opportunities and chances, you can't miss. You can't turn those chances down and not take them.
Solanke's
With head of
chance was
play.
unforgivable, bruv. I'm sorry. Solanke's
Uh,
chance was unforgivable.
yeah, there's a couple. There's a couple still, but truth be told, Fulham deserved it. We roll on to the next game after the international duty and see what happens. But I'm not optimistic. Not optimistic about Europe, just based on team performances. Um, and like we said, maybe it'd be best for us to not be in anything next season and focus in the league. But even then, I'm not even sure that Ange is going to be the right person to do that. It maybe suits him in terms of you can play your same 11 week in, week out. But then if you're going to play the same style, same tactic every week, it ain't hard for the opposing manager to work out what's going to happen in their game plan for you when you're about to play them. So
Yeah, he's
I
got no
don't know.
plan B, bruv. I think we said that the other week, didn't we? He's got no plan B at all. Like literally, what you see on the pitch is what you're gonna get from him, from Ange. And I feel like when his back's against the wall and he really is pressed to kind of do something different, he has no ideas, bruv. And I feel like the players, obviously, quality. If you had like some real quality players in there that could turn a game around just by a little bit of magic here and there, you might be out of danger. Because, like I mean, we spoke about it a couple of times on the pod. You guys have scored a bag of goals this season. Really, let's be honest. And I don't know how that compares to other seasons that you guys have had in terms of goal scoring. But you scored a bag of goals with all the injuries you've had. So realistically, that should be something to work off as a coach.
So if in terms of like the team so I got a question. What would if you had to rank in an order of these three, what needs to change first? Whether it's Ange, tactics, or personnel, what one? How would you rank them?
Tactics,
Yeah.
personnel. So tactics and personnel. That's what I'd go with.
Okay.
If he can prove that he can have a different form of tactical nous about him, then you maybe give him a little bit longer. And if he doesn't, then he's got to go. I think the squad is young. It's got enough about it to be not where we are in the league, and to be challenging. Like everyone, we talked about Chelsea and where they are and what they're doing. And I think personally, cohesion, squad ability, we're no different to them. So we should be in those areas of the league and challenging that way. So for me, it's just it's a case of he needs to adapt his tactics. If he can't adapt his tactics, he's got to go, and then someone's going to come in and they're going to work out out of this personnel they want to keep, because there are some stinkers in there that need to go, whether that be off of Ange or someone else coming in. Personally, Leon.
Yeah, definitely. Tactics is number one. I don't feel. I think one of my biggest gripes with Ange is that I don't feel like he's managed the injury situation very well. Like it's been bad, but as it's been stated many times, we still be managing to score goals, and scoring goals is the hardest thing for you to do in football. So, what do you need to do in order to stop yourself conceding? There's a tactical issue and there's a mentality issue, because ultimately what we're doing is putting ourselves in situations where we will concede and not give ourselves enough time to respond, or we'll go a goal up and capitulate. And we've seen it time and time again. And you can legislate for losing to teams that are genuinely better than you, like the Arsenals, the Liverpools. You can accept, but when you have lost literally to two of the bottom three teams in the league in the same season, and the teams around you who you believe with your strongest players, we should be in the top 6 or 7. The injuries have caused us a major problem, but we are 13th in the league. It's not like we are mid, like, and I say mid-table, I mean 9th, 10th, 11th. We are adrift of top 11, like adrift. So it's not even like we can win a couple games and that we're in the mix again. We're not even that. So tactics so far, I think Ange is for me has been my biggest bugbear with Ange. I do think there's a personnel issue, and that's shown with the injuries and the mentality of being able to deal with this situation. Like other teams have had bad injury periods and have found a way to win, found a way to get results, and our players don't seem to be capable of dealing with hardship. And that's something that Conte said a long time ago. And some of these players weren't even here when Conte was here. So there's got to be something going on in the club. And we've said it many times. Like, why is players allowed to get away with being mediocre when we know that they are quality? We know they have quality, but when they arrive at Tottenham, something happens to them. It's like they get infected with some kind of virus when they enter the building. And, there doesn't seem to be any change.
Called the Spursy syndrome.
Yeah, proper. Like it literally is. You walk in the
Spursiitis.
door and something happens. Like players are not fit anymore. Their mentality is gone, and there's mediocrity. Like it sounds like a broken record because we've heard it so many times. We've had so many false dawns. We get a new manager. Oh, things are going to change. They're going to come in and change things, and then you find out the manager's hands have been tied by some other reason, and we just all we can put it down is to leadership. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, tactics, personnel, and if I'm being really honest with you, it's really part of that is probably Ange as well. So I don't know. Maybe Ange should be second, but definitely tactics to start off with.
Okay. Well, that's been it for the game week. So yes, we will do. Well, it's a while away, isn't it? International break. International break. So I guess predictions. We don't know what's going to happen, boy. We don't know who we're going to have play-wise after international breaks. So
No,
I guess we can do and
why don't we do it now and then see if we need to change it then before.
No.
I'm saying we might need to change it based on injuries.
Do it now, you got to do it.
Based on injuries.
No, you've got to go for it, bro.
Really? All right.
Well, Daryl knows who we got.
Oh, we got nothing.
I don't think we're playing. We're not even playing again.
Yeah, you are.
We're playing on Wednesday.
No,
everyone's playing on Wednesday.
You're playing.
Is everyone playing Wednesday midweek because of FA Cup? Okay, yeah, FA Cup's the weekend.
Yeah.
And then everyone's playing midweek. So we got Everton.
Yeah. We've got our usual second nemesis.
Yeah.
We got
our usual give them 3 points away from home at the.
You can bet your bottom dollar Palmer will find his goals again.
Yeah,
he's having a scan tomorrow, so he might not play. He's out the England squad. He's having a scan.
Don't worry, Action Jackson will be back and he'll score his goals. Something like that. Dr. Spurs will turn up, bro. Bro, we'll give them something.
It feels so. You don't know how demoralizing it is to talk about a team like this that you're supposed to support. It hurts, but it is what it is, man. I'm becoming immune to it, bro.
The thing is, we've had a decent ride for a little while. We haven't been this team that's languished in below mid-table for a while. And all that's happened is rebuilding back those ghosts of when we was growing up and we was children, and this is the norm. And we had this man like Christian Gross and them guys there. So we'll have to see it. The problem for me is that I just don't see a light at the end of the tunnel at the moment.
Yeah.
That's the truth of the matter is, and I can't even be confident in terms of thinking, you know what, at least we've got something still to play for. And I ain't like Lamont out here. I ain't delusional. I ain't gonna say my team's gonna win something when we don't look like.
The end of my tunnel ain't no train, Daryl. So you can stay there. What you talking about, blood?
Yeah. Well, having said that, maybe Nottingham Forest will be that train. So for you, what's your prediction?
We'll beat
Nottingham Forest away.
Yeah, 2-1.
To who?
United.
Raw.
Okay.
Yeah, Fulham at home.
Bevan.
It's gonna keep on rolling. 2-1 Arsenal.
At home.
Let's go.
Daryl.
2-1 Chelsea.
You do know Robert Sanchez is a goal for them, right? And you know what?
Chelsea.
No, you know what? I'm not gonna.
Okay, yeah, actually,
that's why
we'll
get a goal.
We'll get a goal. We'll get a goal.
2-0 Chelsea.
Okay, and we've got Everton, as I said. 2-1 Liverpool. 2-1 Liverpool. So everyone's going, well, apart from Leon, everyone's going 2-1s around the place. Let's see who gets it.
I think it's the international break that's done that, though, because everyone's thinking, boy, that international break's going to be telling, I saw 2 weeks, blood. There's a good couple of games in there.
The way we got our injuries, bro, like we're going to get all these players back. They'll go international break, come back crooked, and then Europa League's all done and dusted for us. Simple as that.
Maybe wow, bro.
Oh, man.
For me, it's a derby. It's Everton. I can't listen. I think it might be a draw, but I'm going to be confident and say 2-1 because it's at Anfield. So you never know.
Imagine we're in the trenches. We're still in Europe, and these boys are at the top flying high. Bro. Are you in Europe? Are you still in Europe, innit, Bev?
That's what I'm saying. Big game, bros.
Okay.
You got Madrid, bro. Big game. This is what it takes to win it,
bro. He saw.
Take down the champs to win it, man.
The Tigers in
there. You saw that meme with the person opening the door and the Tiger.
Oh yeah, the
Tiger in there.
It's bad enough without a striker.
Killed me.
It's bad enough with a striker.
That killed me.
Wow.
That killed me too much.
What a hater.
I'm gonna have to lock in and watch that game. You have to watch that game, bro. Because the chatting. Why? I think
I'll be watching
your
it.
job. I genuinely think Arsenal could do a job.
Can we just end the stream now,
I hope
please?
not,
I don't
bro.
want to hear
You didn't say it could be a good job.
Madrid's my La Liga team, bro. I can't take that paid. If Arsenal beat Madrid, hey,
listen, if Arsenal beat Madrid,
that's double heartache, bro.
I'll be in there saying we're gonna win it all.
Jeez.
We're gonna win it all.
You're winning the whole thing, innit? That's what you're gonna say. That's what you're gonna say.
Clip that up. All right.
Okay. Well, without any further ado, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to subscribe and also tick that notification button. Been Armchair Pundits. Take it easy, guys. Peace.
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 Peace.